Okay, angels, in no particular order, let's start with this. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Rachel. We do all things lifestyle, fashion, styling, content on the channel, whether it was the thumbnail or the title of the video or my face that made you click on here. Thank you for tuning in, and honestly, I hope you enjoy the content today. Those of you that are coming back, my honeys, an extra special welcome to you guys, because the love, the engagement, and just the general encouragement across my channel recently has been extra special. You guys know I've been pivoting into more fashion educational content, just doing things a little bit different here. And you guys have been holding me down and just really pushing me and encouraging me to do all of that. So I really appreciate you guys, and welcome to all of y'all. So today, as you can see by the title of the video, this is a video that is very much overdue. Because as I mentioned, in the midst of me sort of like doing all the content about minimalism, maximalism, trends, all of that good stuff. Shout out to Spring Beam around the corner, by the way. Check out that content too. I've been shopping. Your girl's been shopping in the background, and I always say this, it's not just to, you know, push the content or whatnot. Follow me on Instagram. That's probably where I do the most random posting, the most sporadic posting, especially on my stories. So bits that I've been eyeing up, all of that good stuff. I am trying to get more into my LTK shop, because I do have a like to know it shop. So I'll put that down below. I am trying to, you know, your girl does a lot. I've got my fingers in different pies, so it is hard to stay on top of everything. But that's not what we're here for. You are here to see the bits and bobs. But honestly, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, subscribe here, do all of that good stuff. And let's get into the bits and bobs that I have been picking up. Okay, angels, in no particular order, let's start with this. So I will definitely preface this by saying this is predominantly an ASOS and Zara haul. Just two of the easiest places for me to shop, although, you know, even take that with a pinch of salt, because I am shopping in different places. I recently did a COS shop with me, which was really fun, and you guys seem to be vibing with it too. So yeah, but I will link everything I can below. Oh, and for reference, I'm about 5'6", 5'7" in height. UK shoe size 4, size 8 on top, 10 on the bottom. Yeah, all of that is down below as well. First item I've got for you guys, I don't have the packaging for this anymore to even know what it's called, but look below, is this really gorgeous leather jacket. I wish I knew all the details, but like I said, I will link everything below, and it will be a try and haul, of course. Topshop, I stay saying it, Topshop on ASOS is such a shame. And someone posted this on their story the other day, like Topshop closing down their brick and mortar stores. The girlies know, but I'm so glad they're on ASOS, because they stay having gems. This for me just embodies, first of all of the colors that we spoke about in my recent trends video. Well, I say recent, in my trends video for 2025. Recent color palette that I discussed was going to happen. You know, it's not so much the basic neutrals. We're bringing in the butter yellows, we're bringing the mossy greens, the browns, all of that stuff. And this is like a patchwork coat of dreams. It has pretty much all the colors that I've been gravitating towards in this season. You've got like this faux suede, the darker leather, you've got this sort of like cracked leather up there as well, with the green, with the butter yellow. Come through. Outerwear, I said on my channel so many times, but for the new huns, I think outerwear is just one of the easiest ways to dress up an outfit. And equally, it's one of the easiest things to forget about as well. You know, you've got a banging outfit on, you throw your jacket on, ain't nobody seeing it. So the outerwear has to be on the same wavelength. This, I think, is such a vibe. Obviously, as we are getting into the warmer seasons, this is gonna make so much sense, because yes, it does have that faux leather sort of finish, which means you will be a little bit warmer, but it is relatively lightweight, which I think works quite well. I have to reiterate, I love the fact that you've got the different textures on this jacket. I think that's such a vibe. I picked mine up in a size medium because I hate my coats or my jackets being super tight or fit, especially around my arms and sort of shoulder area. So I would say I technically sized up. I technically sized up, but I think it worked. Oh my gosh. Okay, I technically sized up, but I do think it works well in this context. So yeah, that is that. And you know, when ASOS starts saying selling fast, yeah, they're not joking. So grab your size if you can. I actually mentioned a COS video I did recently, and one of the glasses I saw there was part of the Linda Farrow collection, and those glasses Not for nothing, are a little bit spenny. I think they were about 110. Price wise, by the way, I cannot remember the price point for that jacket, but I think it was about 65, give or take. Talking about the glasses I saw in COS, I loved them. You guys loved them as well. But I was like, Racheal doesn't want to depart with £110 for a pair of sunnies. There are some that I saw, was it from, no, it wasn't Bulgari, it was Bottega. I think there was some Bottega sunnies that I saw and I said, ooh, that might be the first time I spend coins on sunglasses, but I digress. Saw these, I thought these were absolutely adorable. If you watched the COS video, you will know these kind of tie in with what I saw before. Let's tuck this behind the ears and get it on for you guys. I think these are such a vibe. Okay, we've got the reflection and everything in there, so maybe a bit harder to see, but it's giving. I really love the brown tint. I love the finish. It's very sort of like almost like a smoky black, but that brown tint I think goes beautifully with yellow, beautifully with the browns that I've been wearing all through my wardrobe. And it was just a nice dupe essentially. This was from ASOS. Again, I can't remember the price point because I've been wearing them, but it'll be below for you guys. Mixing it up, next item I have is from Zara, and I was laughing because did I even take the tag off this? And I've definitely worn them. It's okay. These I picked up in a size large. They are $59.99, and there is something about this sort of like check tartan sort of vibe that I absolutely adore. There's actually another piece I'm going to show you guys. Oh, it's downstairs. I have to go grab that. There's another piece I'm going to show you guys which kind of leans into the reasons why I picked this up as well. That red running through it, we know red is another color that's going to be just, it's going to be everywhere for the whole of 2025, whether it's the cherry reds, whether it's the fire engine red or the burgundy, we're going to stay seeing red. I typically don't wear a lot of red, but I do love it as an accent color, especially in my clothing, and I thought this was perfect. Another reason why I adore these trousers, they have a good thickness and a good weight to them, and they are long. Okay, as I mentioned, I'm about 5'6", 5'7". These are long. So for my more petite girlies, might have to do a bit of a nip and tuck, you know, pin them up, hem them, do what you need to do. But I just adore them. I go quite simple on the top when I'm wearing these because they are not necessarily a statement, but they are definitely, you know, they're a pattern, they're a print, so they're going to make more of a statement than plain trousers would. So I personally just keep it relatively simple. One thing I would say, even though I'm leaning into like my maximalist vibe, one thing I would say I don't typically do is mix prints. That's like a whole different ball game for me, which I'm still exploring. But for now, this with some nice colors or just, again, something really plain and fitted on the top to balance out the wide leg trouser that it is a good way to go. It does have the zip, it does have some pockets at the side, and it does have belt loops, which is always a win. But yeah, saw these and literally gasped. Sometimes I'm so ashamed of myself because why am I gasping at clothes? But I saw these and I said, you, me, we're locked in. So yeah, that was another pair. Did I mention price point? $59.99, size large. Whilst we are on the topic, I thought I might as well show you the other item that I mentioned. This blazer in question, it was my birthday recently. Yay! Recently celebrated my birthday, and this was something that I bought, I think literally maybe the day before it arrived. I can't remember, but as soon as I saw it, I was like, yes. It's definitely leaning into, you know, the grown sort of, to me it gives professor, like it gives teacher vibes, and I actually love that. You'll see how I wore it. I'll give you a little clip. There is another video coming out which you guys can tune into. It's just part of my weekly vlogs that I'm doing, and I wore this with some jeans just to make it a bit more casual. You know, I was just going out about and just minding my business on my birthday and just doing random things, so I didn't want it to be super formal, super dressy, so to speak. Again, similarities to the trousers. I love that red that is running through this. This is definitely leaning more into a warmer tone color palette, so I don't actually think they go together. They don't. They're really similar, but you can see together this is a lot more cool tone, this is a bit more warm. So this with some like traditional blue jeans is really, really nice. And again, just playing with that red as an accent color in it, I think is sweet too. Love the buttons. I love the fact that they didn't go extra with that. I think this was special prices for me here in the UK, and I think I picked it up for about 60, but it was originally about 110. It does have wool in it, which I guess from a price point perspective kind of justifies a slightly higher price point. I think it was about 50 or 40% wool. So for that reason as well, whilst it's getting warmer, this is a great alternative to actually wearing a coat or a jacket. So yeah, really love this one. Love the warmer tones, love the red, love the simplicity of the buttons and the fit. It's not super oversized. Apologies, my huns. I picked it up in a medium. Medium is the size I could get. I usually go for a large, but medium fits quite well because I can't remember if they said it's an oversized fit, but I risked it. My app was telling me that this would be the size for me. That's what I picked up and it worked. So yeah, this is what this looks like. Gorgeous piece. I will, of course, as I mentioned, insert some clips so you can see how I styled it. But it was just, it's giving studious, you know? It's giving educator. And I love coming through with the first accessory of the haul. Lies, I just showed you sunglasses. The second accessory of the haul, this bag. Now it's looking a bit disheveled. We're gonna give her some grace because she's not stuffed, there's nothing in there. But the East-West bags, everyone knows the silhouette that's trending right now. I feel like a lot of the runways, a lot of the brands are leaning into this, and I actually adore it. I really appreciate the element of comfort you get with having longer straps if you're like me and you need to commute and your bags are a little bit heavier sometimes. It's just nice, especially when you're wearing outerwear, blazers, whatever it may be. It's just nice to have a bit more room for this to sit under your, on your shoulder, so under your arm. Really love the tone. I know on ASOS they had, I think, was it a suede version of this? But I've got one suede bag. I said it's enough. It's actually enough. I wanted this tone because I think it goes really nicely with the yellow that I just think this yellow's for me, okay? Yeah, but I love how it looks with yellow. Love how it looks with the other browns. And ultimately, I just thought this color would fit my wardrobe a little bit better. Really love the elongated shape. Obviously, that's the whole point of the silhouette with the elongated straps as well. This is a roomy bag, and I really love that for us. There is a good amount of space in there. It doesn't have any major oh, it is stuffed. It's just not stuffed properly. It doesn't have any compartments in there at all. So, you know, if you're Mary Poppins like me and you just have everything in your bag, you may need a bit of an organizer here and there, but I think a little pouch you'd be fine. But yeah, I just really love this bag. There's not much more to say about it. I just think it's a lovely silhouette, inexpensive, works for my wardrobe. It's neutral, but it's a nice warm sort of cognac-y brown that can really help just accentuate certain outfits and be a bit of a statement in itself. Love the smoothness of the leather. Love the fact that there's little to no hardware. A win is a win. These trousers I picked up from ASOS. These are the ASOS Design Premium Baggy Jean with gold. I picked it up in a UK 12. It's in like this true blue sort of color. Only thing with these jeans, I have tried them on. It's gaping at the back. And ooh, I'm always so torn because the gaping, problematic, but the fit everywhere else, 10 out of 10. And I just feel like there's certain jeans where you don't necessarily want to wear it with a belt. And I'm leaning towards that this may be those sort of jeans. But they look really good. They have these sort of eyelet details going all the way through it, which is actually the reason that I picked them up. That's what caught my eye. Gold eyelet details, which is another thing that I thought was a little bit different. Usually I feel like they're silver, but yeah. So this is what they look like. You've got like the true wash of blue, and you've got those going all the way through. Like I mentioned, it's just how it fits on my waist that I'm a bit like, And honestly, I can't remember if they're high rise because I feel like maybe that's why it fits the way it does. But either way, I do really like them. They're definitely more of a statement jean. They're not plain by any means, but I really like the fact that they have gold, as I've mentioned. I love the length. Again, for me, any sort of trouser, jean, bottoms in general, length is always going to be the make or break for me. So I'm actually more willing to compromise the waist bit before the rest of the way, for the way the rest of the jeans fit. So yeah, that was another pair I picked up. I would say stay true to size. I usually go for a UK 12 because at this point I should just say I'm 12 out of bottom at my bottom half. But yeah, this is what this looks like. Gorgeous. Switching back real quick, let's talk accessories again before I move into some other Zara pieces. This bag. Now hold on. This bag I thought was gorgeous. I don't know what it is with me. I know I'm an academic at heart, okay? But this is, again, playing into that very sort of like studious school briefcase, you know, that sort of vibe. It's the buckle, it's the satchel sort of look. Adore this. As you can see, it kind of has like a green tinge to it. I can't remember what color they called it. I would say this is almost like a true khaki sort of color, depending on what you call khaki, but that's what this looks like to me. It's kind of like a brownie green sort of shade. I love the fact that they went relatively sort of antique with the gold hardware, so it's not super bright, it's not super yellow. It just fits really well. You do have 2 compartments in this bag, so you actually have this little section here where you can keep just any bits and bobs that you need easy access to. Then you do have a zip on the inside and this really spacious bit in the middle. Only thing I would say about this bag, if you fill it to the point where it is looking a bit full, you don't have the most protection here, because apart from it just fastening closed there, you don't have any zip or anything in this section. Someone has said this to me before, I think on my channel. And guys, I will never promote something that's gonna make you a target. Listen, if you're a Londoner, you already know how to operate in these streets, okay? You know how to hold your bag to you so that if anyone even dares thinks about putting their hand in your bag, you're gonna take your hand with them, with you. Yeah, but it is something to be aware of. I will always point it out to you guys, but I wore it around town and I thought it was absolutely fine. You just have to obviously be cautious that you're wearing a bag that isn't zipped. But yeah, really love this size. It's got a nice sort of, it's just a good size. I could literally fit my lunch in there and all my bits and bobs and it'll be fine. I did that the other day and there was more than enough space for more bits and bobs. So yeah, that's what this looks like. And price point, I think it was around the 35 mark, but again, check the description box for all the details. Shock horror. Who would have thought that Racheal with her 30 billion jackets and coats does not have a black coat? Take that with a pinch of salt. I have a black trench, which if you're really about the outerwear, you just know certain coats offer certain vibes. Maybe I'm justifying my purchase, I don't know, but here we are. I have been on a hunt. It is hard to find a good black coat. I've been on a hunt for a coat that has some element of tailoring but is long enough and it's just black. I didn't want a tie waist. I just wanted a coat, simple black coat. And it honestly was a bit of a challenge to find something that I wanted. But I found this in ASOS. This is part of the ASOS design. I picked it up in a size small and it's this really beautiful coat, which we all know you're not going to be able to see in its entirety. So please be looking at the model pictures and I will try it on as well. I'm so happy with this. I did think, should I have picked up a medium? Because a size small, I think is technically a 10-12, 8-10 or 10-12. Medium would allow me to maybe close it and wear it a bit more comfortably, but I very rarely actually button or belt my coats shut. So I'm thinking it's gonna work. It fits really nicely on the arms. You can see the tailoring when it's opened. So I think this is a win as it is. I could size up, but I wore it, I tried it on with a hoodie because that's what I was wearing. So I tried it on with a hoodie and it was fine. So fit wise, if you know you are gonna wear, and I mean super chunky knits, like super chunky knits, then you might wanna size up because you have to take into consideration it nips in at the waist. But if not, and you want that sort of nipped in silhouette, but maybe you aren't gonna button it closed or you just want it a bit more of a neater fit, then I would say you can stay true to size or maybe even size down. I'm so happy with this, so happy. It does have some wool in there as well. Not super thick, but not lightweight as well. It's just exactly what I was looking for. And it has no collar, which I said recently I wasn't a fan of, but look at me now. Okay, 2 pairs of trainers, because who does Racheal think she is? Oh my God, such a sneakerhead. What? No, but ASOS had all the girlies by their throats. And for my US hands, I'm really hoping the drop has happened for you. Me saying that now, you probably know what I'm about to talk about. Is it even these ones? No, it's this pair. You probably know what I'm talking about by saying that ASOS had us by our throats. I'm talking, you would think they were Beyonce tickets the way I was refreshing and refreshing and refreshing. Managed to secure the ones I wanted. And what I'm referring to are the cow print Adidas trainers. I said on my channel not too long ago that cow print was gonna be in. And some people may be like, well, duh, but not everyone clocked on. At least not as early as I believe I did. Obviously, leopard print has been reigning supreme and leopard print is very much still that girl. So we're seeing so many pieces in the stores, on the runway, so on and so forth. However, I mentioned that a lot of these prints you can make treat it like a neutral so that you know how to integrate into your wardrobe. And I say that to say, cow print for me, it is very much leopard print, cow print. Maybe a little bit more even, but cow print for me just There's something about it I'm just so much more drawn to. With that said, I picked up some loafers from Zara not too long ago, which you guys adored. And I showed you in my quads video, actually, the really square loafers. I'm saying all of this to say, when I saw these cow trainers on ASOS, I quite literally clutched my pearls. My reaction was so visceral that I realized, okay, I need these trainers. Naughty. And they are these. So the girlies were in a chokehold because ASOS were like, hey, we're dropping these. Come to find out it was only for the UK. And then they dropped the Sambas and they dropped the SL72 OGs, which is what I have. I personally, and like I said, this is just my opinion, I find the SLs more comfortable than the Sambas. I've had black Sambas that I actually need to sell because they just rub the back of my feet really, really badly, guys. And I just can't see a world where I need to break in trainers. Ludicrous. So I'm waffling, but to basically tell you and introduce the new darlings in the collection, and they are these trainers here. Straight away, what you'll probably notice is the colorway for the SL72s are slightly darker than the Sambas. I do love the Sambas, I love the silhouette, but from a comfort perspective, they just don't work for me, unfortunately. I go for the Spezials or the SL72s. I have small feet. I don't have particularly wide feet. I don't know why they rub, they just do. I saw these and I adore them. I love the sort of pink going through. That pink detail is gorgeous. I know they styled it on their page with some like pink laces, which I might do. I'm not mad at it at all. Really, really love these. You've got the gum sole, as I mentioned. You've got the cow print going all the way through. You've got the brown laces. Everything just ties in really, really well. And I adore these. They are, for me, same way I would sort of style my loafers, in a sense of they are like a statement shoe. Happy for these to peek out a little bit, wear some wide leg trousers, longer jeans. It's such a vibe. So yeah, very happy that I managed to secure these. They are doing another drop. So for my UK hunts and for my US hunts, they did say they're going to release them there too. If you didn't manage to secure them, keep your eye out. They should be available soon. And then the second pair of trainers, again, SL72s. These are the maroon colorway. If you follow my newsletter, well, not follow, if you're subscribed to my newsletter, which for the darlings that are subscribed, thank you guys so much, because I have very much been on a hiatus, try to juggle everything and give you content there that isn't the same as what I'm giving you anywhere else. It's been a bit of a challenge, but I promise I will be putting out some more posts soon. But if you're subscribed to my newsletter, you probably saw when I put out a post of my wish list. And these have been on my wish list for a minute, and I finally decided to sort of treat myself, I guess, for my birthday and get them. And they are these. I love these trainers. I just think the colorway is right up my street. Like I said, this buttermilk buttery yellow that's Racheal's color, okay? I adore that shade. I just think it's so flattering, such a way to wear a neutral that's not white, beige. You guys get the gist. Love the brown suede. Then you've got this maroon sort of coloring here. It makes so much sense for my wardrobe. Again, silhouette wise, I love the SL72s. I think they're super, super comfortable. And I always get mine, sorry, I didn't say it, in a 4.5. So that is a US 6. Yeah, US 6, UK 4.5, so 4.5. I just find them a little bit more comfortable to have a bit more space and room. But I adore these. I don't know what more to say about them. Obviously, as the weather starts getting a bit warmer as well, I think these would be really cute to style up with some like white socks. You could just, you know the gist. But yeah, happy to have secured these. They live up to what I thought they would. I just really love the yellow. Like, even with what I'm wearing now, obviously we're doing a bit of matchy-matchy. I just think it ties in so nicely. It was such a smart color to put with these. So yeah, that's something else that I picked up. I was actually going to leave some of these items for a slightly different video, but darlings, you're here. Let's get into it. These trousers that I picked up from Zara, they're in a size large. They are $29.99, but I think they were, again, special prices. And you'll probably going to see this a bit as well. The boxer style, sort of showing your boxers, brief style trousers. I adore these, guys. Okay. Just a moment of transparency here. I don't think you guys understand how happy clothes make me. And I know some of you might give me bombastic side eye. I'm not even necessarily saying it from a point of consumption, although a girl does love to shop. But when I have pieces when I'm like, I just know what you're gonna work with, or oh, I can see that fit in my head, it gives me warm fuzzy feelings. It really, really does. And these trousers, as simple as they are, there's something about just having the right shade of brown, the right shade of yellow, the right shade of beige. These things just, they make such a world of a difference when I'm building my outfits and building a wardrobe in general, but that's a whole other conversation. These trousers, been loving brown. I said that in my video as well. I've been loving brown. I've been really loving blue as well. And these are just such a simple fit. I have technically gone a size up. I think they run a bit large, but I think it really plays into that sort of like dad vibe, slouchy trousers, effortless. Like this with a cute white baby tee. Come on, honeys. And then with some leopard print trainers or shoes, baby. I might wear that over this weekend. It's kind of warm this weekend. But yes, I picked these up in a size large. They do have a zip for you to get in and out of the trousers. This drawstring element is functional, is the word I'm looking for. And it does have pockets as well. Nice wide leg trousers. You've got like sort of like a crease detail just there. And it's long. It fits my legs, which again is just such a win-win. And then last but not least, I have these bracelets, $19.99. They do come in one size, so a size medium. And I thought these were really cute, although I have quite skinny wrists and I'm in two minds about if this is actually gonna fit me okay. So I might return them, which is a bit of a shame. You guys know I love my accessories, I love my jewelry. They are just these sort of like elasticated bracelets, and I love the stacking of jewelry in any capacity, whether it's necklaces, rings, bracelets, whatever. More is definitely more for me. But yeah, really like these. I like the sort of like brushed antique sort of silver detail going on. They are cute. I just think, oh, do you know what? They're not actually that big. They kind of fit okay. Yeah. And it came in a little dust bag. How cute. So my darlings, that is the end of my collective haul. That is everything that I picked up semi-recently, although I do have a very short and sweet Zara haul that I might do in conjunction with looking at what's new in on their website. Because not for nothing, I know sometimes you guys obviously love me trying things on, but you also just want to see what I would pick up or what I'm liking the look of. And ever since that viral navy blue set, that co-ord set in Zara, it's sold out everywhere. And I'm like, I could have told the girlies about this so they could have secured it before it disappeared. Although I think I might have picked one up. It may be coming. You never know with Zara. Sometimes you do your order and they're like, actually, this thing is out of stock. So there's that. But enough of the waffle. I will probably do that video. I'll probably do that video, so stay tuned for that as well. In the meantime, my loves, I've mentioned I'm doing vlogs too, my weekly vlogs, because I'm just trying to get out there, enjoy life, do things, show you guys things, all of the above. So stay tuned for that. So far, I've been posting on Sundays in conjunction with my usual video. But let me know in the comments below, are there any other days that you guys think would make sense for you? Because it's obviously trial and error. You guys are used to me posting on Sundays, so I actually don't mind doing both videos on a Sunday. And you can have a little binge session watching moi. And I'll be there with you guys in the comments. So yeah, but yes, let me know what you think. You already know the vibe. If you've made it to the end of the video, my darlings, leave a cow emoji. I'm not gonna dedicate it to the cow, okay? Leave a cow emoji in the comment section if you've made it to the end. I know we've done that on my channel before, but honestly, the love I have for cow print, we're just gonna have to honor it. So yeah, if you've made it to this point, thank you, and leave that down below. Till the next one, my darlings, Sunday, 7 p.m. Stay tuned, stay commenting, stay locked in, stay subscribed. Check if you're not, because life be lifing and stuff be happening. So subscribe, turn your bell on, do all of that good stuff. And in the meantime, stay well, stay blessed, good vibes only, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.